I assume that Chris is the bottom.
You assume.
Howdy. Wayo, Russ here.
And Chris. We ask you to send in assumptions about us. And I don't have on my glasses. So...
I will read them with my dyslexic eyes.
Okay, you do.
Go check out our Patreon if you want to.
We assume you're going to go and check out our Patreon page.
And our merch.
Let's
get right into the questions though. I assume that Chris desperately wants children. You assume wrong. I would probably want kids before you.
Yeah, you would.
Would you think?
Oh, absolutely. I've only ever had one flash moment probably in my entire life that having a child would feel good or something. I don't know.
My assumptions are that Russ's YouTube live at first was a bit inconvenient for Chris. Always being on the front of the hot topics, doing weird trendy things. I assume Chris didn't like it at first. LOL. And I assume he's a bit less annoyed now. I kind of agree with that, but what do you say?
At first, I didn't understand YouTube. Someone would actually want to watch us do that? Like, people actually do that to begin with? I guess I assumed that people wouldn't want to watch us.
But, you were wrong.
But I was wrong.
I assume one of you doesn't like dogs or is allergic because you have no pets. You would make such good dog parents, though. I love dogs more than this guy. Mm-hmm. But we do have pets. You have birds?
We have birds. And the big thing with that is just like having kids. I feel like a dog sometimes is even more of a challenge because you have to take them outside for them to pee and poo. It's like a child, you just take them to the toilet. It's a little bit easier with the pee and poo thing with a child than it is a dog.
What about changing diapers?
You don't want to start off that young anyway. You want to adopt. Yeah.
Unless my sister lends us some eggs. I assume y'all are having three-ways with the third guy in your pictures. Though it might be wishful thinking. That's wishful thinking.
Yeah. No, never a three-way with Sir Nathan. No. He's a brother. It's weird. We're all brothers.
I don't like to think like that with him. He's my friend.
He's cute. He's good looking. Got a great bod. Got, all the whatever. But he's a brother.
Okay, I think you both love each other very much. But Chris is the rock. Russ is fly by the seat of his pants. But it works that way. And I like you both. I would say that I do fly by the seat of my pants. But it depends on what it is.
And you're more of a planner overall than I am. Just getting these videos out, just, doing that, it's not a task that I would ever take on. It depends on the topic, I guess you would say.
I assume Russ is the adventurous one. Chris is more of a homebody. Both of you are easy to get to know. You two seem like the kind of guys I'd want to relax with on a Saturday evening outside drinking beers and barbecuing and telling stories.
It sounds good.
Am I the adventurous one? Yes.
Yes, you're the adventurous one. I am adventurous
to a point.
I'm just less hesitant to really stick my neck out. I have to be drug along to stick my neck out. It's like tie a rope around me, pull me on.
Both of us are easy to get to know. I'm easier to get to know probably outside the bed and breakfast.
Oh yeah, because you're more reserved.
Inside the house. Yeah. I think I like my private space in my own home a little bit more than you do, for sure. I just like having days that are set where there's no one there. And it's hard to do at a bed and breakfast. Yeah. I just like quiet times too.
Yeah, we both grew up in big families and I made the decision to open a bed and breakfast. Having other people in my space is not near the thing for me as it is him on occasion. So
Dylan is a gold digger and Chris is a cougar. Joking completely. That's Nick.
Oh, you know this. You know Nick.
Yeah.
That's Nick.
Okay, I wish he had more money.
Yeah, I wish I had some gold for you to dig. Let's just put it that way.
You have no idea how hard this winter was for us.
Yeah.
We don't even have to get into it. It was
our patrons, as far as paying his bills, kept us going.
Shout out to all the patrons. I assume you have crazy fights that end up in the hottest makeup sex.
Were you peeking?
Was last night?
That was kind of a scenario.
If you call fights arguments, of course.
Yeah.
I assume you don't want kids.
Correct.
Well, yeah. Big fan. Love y'all.
Should we be reading the names of the people that do this?
Oh,
or not?
I would butcher them all.
Okay, we won't
If you
do
had
that.
glasses on, I'd make you do it.
Hopefully you know that we read your question.
I'd butcher your names, guys. I'm sorry. Russ likes beer and Chris likes whiskey and mixed drinks. I like beer.
I like beer. I do like IPAs, and I only like good IPAs.
Me too.
Strange Cattle Kicks Butt from Map Brewing. That's my fave.
Beer guys here. I assume that neither one of you have any black friends, which is understandable being that you live in Montana. Yeah, we don't have that many black friends.
We have black friends, it's just they're the ones that are in Bozeman. There's not that many of them. Danielle and her husband, we're supposed to do dinner with them anytime. And like the first two people that I ever kind of like laid eyes on in Bozeman that really hit me were Danielle and her mom. We thought they were sisters.
And then I actually have a friend named Kyle in town.
And he's a ripped guy?
He's got a twin brother, actually.
He's nice looking. His twin is probably too.
Moving on. He's my friend. I don't think of him like that. But
I think he's good looking.
But we've actually never chilled yet outside the gym. We always talk about chilling, but we never do.
Because we don't do a whole lot of chilling with friends, really.
I do.
We have a very busy life, and we don't get together with friends enough.
Lorraine's not your friend?
Yes, but... Oh, God.
Nathan's not your friend?
Yes, but I mean, we don't throw big parties and have a lot of friends over. We're not party throwing kind of queens. Sorry.
Oh, man. My assumption is that you argue more than you admit, but you always make up in the end and move as if nothing happened. Well, we do argue probably more than we admit.
Because you don't want to see that.
And we just don't have the camera out. It's like not a good idea to pull out a camera when you're arguing all the time.
No. Plus, we don't have enough camera for that.
Yeah, we don't have enough camera. My phone would definitely be full in memory. We do make up, and sometimes we forget about it, but sometimes I do bring up stuff. And you bring up stuff too.
Yesterday was a day.
We had a lot of stuff we were trying to figure out.
We had to process a lot of stuff yesterday.
That you secretly are already married.
No, you assume wrong.
This is a good one. That Chris is ready to retire from owning and managing the bed and breakfast.
You would assume correct. I wish the word retirement were in my future.
Neither of you like to wear flip-flops or don't wear them very often. We don't.
I do at the gym because I got toe funk at the gym and I don't want it again.
We both wear boxers. No. We actually wear briefs. I have hangers and I'm just being honest, like without them, like going to the gym and stuff, I don't have enough support. But I didn't actually say much, so people can assume.
This is true, very, very true.
I assume that Chris is the bottom.
You assume wrong.
And
if you had assumed he's the bottom,
you assumed wrong. So I guess we're TVs.
What?
TVs, top versatile.
Oh, yeah.
Is that hashtag TV?
Moving on.
You know, just by making that the title again, people will click on it.
Yeah.
I know how YouTube works. It's just the truth.
Yeah, that's a question.
Do I want views or do I want to clean up the title? Probably views.
Yeah, we'll go for views.
Dylan's an aggressive and passionate top and a great kisser.
Yes.
From last night, yes. But just saying, just kidding.
No. Yeah, all of that is true, but it does not negate any of his other stellar qualities either.
I assume Russ loves to take risks and is a top.
We kind of covered that. And you are more of a risk taker, there's no question about it, because he's the only person that I know of in Bozeman that has been pulled over by police doing handstand push-ups going down the main street on his longboard.
Fine. Yeah. Dylan would enjoy being on some type of Survivor show. That would be interesting.
He watches Survivor.
I do like my Survivor.
He's watching a lot of Survivor lately.
My grandma's not watching this video, but shout out to my grandma because she loves it too.
She makes books about every season of Survivor.
She's like a hardcore fan, dude.
She's like a true fan.
Chris would enjoy working on something related to National Geographic. Probably, yeah. Chris probably isn't very good at smartphones. Correct! Let's see, I think Dylan prefers Apple computers over Windows. Used to be. And I still have an Apple MacBook Pro. I'm thinking about going to Windows just to try it, and it's more affordable.
Yeah, and his computer for months now just keeps like messing up.
My graphics card is acting up.
Because he's needing a new computer.
I think Dylan would like to drive a Ford Raptor. Yo, yeah.
Raptor?
Oh, yeah.
What's a Raptor?
It's Post Malone just got one.
I don't even know what they are.
I'll show you.
You have to show
It's
me.
so cool.
You can show them because maybe they don't know what a raptor is. A raptor is a bird for me, or a dinosaur.
I think you guys are both versatile in the bedroom. Well,
You
we already
assume
talked
right.
about this,
Yeah.
but we do because it's a relationship.
Yeah. We don't have a set role.
I assume you two highly value a relationship and hold it close to your hearts, of course. I assume you listen to country music. I do. But I like all kinds of music. I like this country rap stuff lately.
I like Toby Keith, but I don't like his views on a lot of things, including sexuality. And now there's a lot of good country musicians out there that even do country rap, so it's pretty cool.
I assume that neither of you guys like comic books. I don't know much about comic books, but I like art, so I would totally be into it if I knew which ones to get.
You assume correctly, because the only comic thing I've ever read, other than little things in newspapers, which kind of like, can't take that much too much, was a little book on Aquaman. It was like the first book I remember really having, and I got it because I went to the dentist and got my tooth yanked out.
Okay, have we seen a Bollywood movie? No.
No, not to my knowledge.
And do we use Spotify? No. I use Pandora still. I'm kind of old school. I assume you are a loving couple, but sometimes drive each other crazy. Yes.
Yes, you assume right.
That's part of being a couple. I assume Russ is very stubborn and Chris is very easygoing.
You're right.
I wish that was true. I think you're stubborn. Dylan's a total top and good with his hands and makes Chris take it. Okay. I need to come
We answered
back.
that.
Okay, I think I'm just going to actually call that good. So there's a lot of people that think that I'm the top in the relationship, which is kind of true, but
What do you mean it's kind of true?
because you are too.
I mean, it's strange to talk about, but that seems to be like the thing most people want to know about, isn't it? The big thing is we just don't limit our relationship. We're kind of free to do whatever.
I finally got him to actually film this video. He's been so busy. So busy.
I'm a busy man.
If you guys like this, give it a big thumbs up.
Please.
We do have a Patreon page. If you want to go check that out, feel free.
And we're going to assume that you're going to go again and look at our Patreon page and our merch. Thank you. Adios.
Bye, Russ.
Quasa Gran.
Love you long
Love you
time.
long time. Ooh, we can't get up because you'll see Willies.